realized that things wasn't alright when we started having a lot of black-on-black crime.
When I started to realize things weren't all right in this world, you know, we can take it back to Trayvon Martin, but, you know, well before that, for me personally, had to be during Hurricane Katrina and the response, and seeing, you know, many of my family members and friends stuck on roofs and a city that I love, you know, inundated with water. I realized that something was really going on in this country and that, you know, we had to get back on top.
I guess things ain't never really been all right, you know, just from being in America. But I really realized things weren't all right when we were being killed on the streets and people weren't being convicted for it. And it's just like okay to kill an unarmed black person. So that's when I really realized it wasn't all right.
And it's just seeing that and then seeing what's on TV, seeing what I'm reading every day on social media and on news feeds, and it's to the point where now we know it ain't all right, it ain't straight, nothing good. Like, it's just we have issues and we need to figure out how we're going to do it, how we're going to fix it, you know?
As young adults, as the church, we can do community outreach and spread the gospel of Jesus Christ. Some people may not know God. So what better way to reach them than to go out into the community?
I think a lot of it is tied together, especially the poverty and the education. Like being a teacher, I realized how not only our kids are being miseducated, but our families are miseducated. And so that's a part of our ignorance to the fact that not only that we are being killed by other races, but we killing each other. And part of the reason why we killing each other because we are in poverty and we are uneducated.
With all of the violence going on in today's society, it just kind of makes me understand that everybody just doesn't know God the way we need to know Him.
One thing we need to start with doing is prayer. My mom always told me prayer changes things. And not only pray in difficult times, but pray during our joyful times as well. Pray through everything. I think prayer can bring us together. I think it's a simple fix. Once we realize the reason we're here is to love and be loved, and we love ourselves and our neighbors as much as we love ourselves, I really do think, you know, at the end of the day, we'll be all right.
I think, one, as a church, we have to come and reach people where they are and bring them into the kingdom, teaching them like the right ways to go, educating our people and educating them about their history and letting them know like you had a past that was a royalty, and so you got to act like you're royalty. And I think that'll make us all right.
I think social media is the greatest advantage we have in this generation. I think we have to use it to our advantage. We have to use it to promote the goodness of the world, and not just retweet things that we like to say or like to hear, but tweet things and share things that might challenge other people, make some people uncomfortable, but at the forefront, make sure that God is always in the center. I think if we use social media and put God in the center of it, then we can definitely bring this world closer together.
So it's pretty simple to reach the masses through Facebook, Snapchat. Instead of making a video about something crazy that's going on, make a video about what God's done for you, how He's changed your life, how He's helped you, and that may touch someone else's life.
We gon' be all right, right, right.